Hey guys, what's up? It's Dar Shay and I'm back with another YouTube video. I just wanted to do like a little chit chat video because I was getting a lot of questions in my previous video about like how do I feel about being pregnant. And if you don't know, I'll post that video, a card right here for that video. I just found out I was pregnant at 25 weeks, so basically around 6 months is when I found out I was pregnant. I had no symptoms, no signs, negative pregnancy tests, all that stuff. But when I first found out I was pregnant, I was like in so much denial. I was like, no, these doctors are wrong, these tests are wrong. How come when I took the 4 tests previously they all came back negative? Now all of a sudden y'all trying to tell me I gotta give birth tomorrow? Like, y'all are wilding, like y'all are straight bugging. I was really just overwhelmed, like just finding out like my life is literally about to change. Like I feel like growing up I always wanted to be a mom because I just have that motherly energy, but like as I got older and like having so many failed relationships, and I was just like, okay, whatever, it's just not gonna happen for me. Like I'm fine. I'm just fine with it. I guess like when I finally gave up, that's when it actually happened. And I wasn't trying to get pregnant. It just, you know, just something that happened, whatever. But in the beginning I was like not feeling this. I was crying like every 5 minutes. Like when I was at work, I spent my whole break crying. Like I was just not having it. Like I would just vent to my friends and tell them like how just upset I was at myself for getting myself in this situation. And like I was just stressed, y'all. I was stressed. What the hell? Like I'm just getting myself together, you know? And now there's another person that I gotta take care of. And on top of that, I have my nephew. So I'm like, okay, this is like too much. Like 2 kids under 2, like this is gonna be like extreme. What the hell did I get myself into? And I was just thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna be alone. I'm not gonna have any support. I'm having to do all of my own. Like, how are you gonna do this? How are you gonna manage 2 kids and work? Like I was just so overwhelmed. And like for that whole month, like I was going to the doctor every week because they had to like catch me up. So I was going to the doctor every week, and like I just wasn't excited. Like they would show me like the ultrasound and stuff like that, and I wouldn't even look at it. I would just like stare at the wall and just like, okay, whatever. And like they would ask me, oh, do you want to hear the heartbeat? And I'm just like, nah, is the baby okay? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm out. Like I just did not care. Like I hate to feel the baby move. I didn't want to like I just didn't want to be bothered. Like I was just like so disconnected. And that used to hurt me. I used to cry so much because I'm like, my god, you're not supposed to feel that way. Like this is my first baby, and I'm like, ew, like I don't even want it. Like like I just felt so like disgusted. Like I was just so turned off about it. And then I'm like, and then when I told my ex, the one that cheated on me, if you want to watch that video, I also put that right here. I told him that I was pregnant, and like he just was different. Like he just wanted to be the father so bad, and I'm just like, ew. Like it was just a lot going on, and I'm just like, bro, no. And honestly, since I found out that I am pregnant, these last couple of months has been so freaking stressful, from arguments with my ex because he wants to be together, he wants to be a family, he wants to do all this junk now. And I'm like, what about when we were together? Like we was together for 3 years and you was literally treating me like crap, and now all of a sudden you find that I'm pregnant. Now your whole attitude changed. Now you want to be this amazing man. Like, I don't have time for it, because I know it's BS. You know how you just know someone? I know him. I know that he's not going to change. I know he's going to always be this person that he is, because he's a broken person. He's going to always be broken. A child is not going to fix you from being broken. You need to go get help, and then, you know, I mean, even then we still can't talk about it, but you know, like, you just need to go get help. Like, I just felt like the way he treated me for the past 3 years and some change, and almost all of 2020, I'm just like, no, we're good. Like, I will never put myself in that situation. I just won't. So I have constantly arguing with him about how he feels, and I feel like he's trying to put himself on me. Like, keep saying like, oh, I think we can salvage our relationship. No. Like, what part of that aren't you understanding? And then I have, on the other hand, my child's father, who wants to be with me, and I don't want to be with him. We actually was never in a relationship. We just had sex. And he wants to be with me, and I'm like, no, like, I'm not here for that. I just want to co-parent, and that's it. And I feel like what I know he feels like he can't do for his child because he can't be with me. So whatever. And I'm dealing with that, and then I just feel like, okay, I'm gonna be so alone in this whole situation, and like, am I ready for that? Like, I just was feeling like it's just so much that's going on right now, and I'm trying to literally just scramble to get ready for this baby that's gonna be here in 5 weeks, 6 or 5 weeks. I don't even know where we're at right now, and it's just a lot mentally. Like, it's just so much. And like, I don't know, I just felt like whenever I got pregnant, I thought it would be like a happy moment. Like, I'll have my partner, and you know, like, you know, we'll be doing things together, and I'm literally doing everything by myself. Like, I'm going to the doctors, I'm buying clothes, and I'm getting prepared, and I'm planning this, and like, I'm doing everything on my own. Like, I have no guide. Like, I'm just like I'm just in new territory that I've never been in before. Like, even though I have my guys, I mean, you know, I have my nephew, but I got him when he was 6 or 5 months. So it was a little different than, like, actually, it is different because, like, this time I have to carry a baby and I have to deliver this baby, and like, this baby is mine. So no one can come and be like, hey, we're here to take the baby back and give him to his mom, because I am the mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot for me to deal with, and I was having problems of like, what if I become my mom and I like resent my child because I wasn't able to do things. I wasn't able to travel like I used to. I wasn't hanging out with my friends because I gotta watch him, or I can't do things that I want to do because I have a child now. Like, that was a fear of mine. Like, me and my mom, we're not close at all. Like, we don't have a relationship whatsoever. Like, we barely can say 2 words to each other without it turning into an argument or, you know, something like that. So I just was like, what if I become her? And I never want to do that to my child. And I don't know, it was just a lot on my mind, and I just remember crying and venting to my friends. Like, even though I have amazing friends and they're great, but I was just like, I don't have anybody here, like, here with me. Like, I need someone to be here with me. You know, my friends are all far, and they're just supporting me through texts and phone calls. But I'm doing everything on my own. I'm trying to deal with my own, my mood swings and this personality change, my body, and it's just so much. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm drowning. Like, my head is like barely like, the water is right here, and I'm just like, oh my God, please. Like, it's just so much going on. Like, please, like, chill out for a minute. But now I feel a little better because I have my boo. he's not my boyfriend, but we're like kind of dating, but we kind of not dating, but we are, but we ain't. It's like that kind of situation right now. But he's just like amazing. He's there for me, and he gives me encouragement. He, you know, just uplift me and keep me like standing, like, okay, keep me focused, you know. And he's just been a big blessing throughout these last couple months. I just found out I was pregnant, so what, the past 3 months, I don't even know, 2, I don't even know. Like, he just been amazing, and I am so thankful for him. I don't even know, like, where I stand with my child's father. I don't know what our relationship is. I don't know if he's gonna be there. I don't know anything, but my boo makes me feel comfortable. Like, he makes me feel good. And I just know that even if my child father decides, like, listen, if I can't have you, then just forget it, like, and just walk away, I feel like I'll still be good because I have him. And like, I can't even say thank you enough to him, because he's just like, he's so amazing. Like, even when he found out, like, I told him, like, I was like, wait, how am I gonna tell him that I'm pregnant? Like, we just started dating, like, things are going great, like, I'm just so happy, like, head over heels. And I'm like, damn, like, do I get to be happy? And that's another reason why I was crying so much, because I'm like, I finally found someone that truly makes me happy, and I can see myself being with them. I can see this person as my end game. And I'm like, I gotta give him up. Like, he's not gonna want to be, he's not gonna deal with me. Like, I'm pregnant, like, I'm 6 months pregnant at that. Like, you can't, like, he's not gonna want to be with me. And I told him, and he was just like, damn, that's crazy. All right. So, like, and I'm just like, all right. He's like, all right. And that just made me feel so good. It just, like, just know that he's still helping me. Like, he brings me food, he helps me build stuff, he come over, rub my back, he rub my tummy, and it's not even his baby, and it just made me feel so good. Like, it just made me feel so good. So now I'm feeling like better. Like, now in my pregnancy, I'm feeling better. I'm tired. I want this baby out. I want my body back, but I feel better about being pregnant. I feel better about walking into motherhood. Normally when girls get pregnant, that's what they do with their moms. Like, their mom gives them advice and stuff like that. Like, when I told my mom I was pregnant, I told her, I was like, I'm pregnant, and she's like, are you serious? Like, what are you supposed to do? And I'm like, like, when am I 13? And it was just, and then that was whatever. But, you know, like, when you get pregnant, you want to be with your mom, and you want to talk about stuff, and, you know, it wasn't like, oh my god, congratulations, like, oh my god, my baby's having a baby. It was none of that. It was just like, this bitch stupid, like, you're just dumb. Like, it was like that. That's the vibe that she was giving me. And it's just sad. Like, you don't, I was just basically, YouTube is getting me ready for motherhood. Like, I'm watching, like, how to do this and how to do that, and I had to get a doula because I'm like, I don't know anything. I don't want to go into I don't even know if I'm going to the hospital by myself. Like, I don't want to be giving birth for the first time by myself and I don't know anything, and they're talking to me about this, they're talking to me about that, and I'm just there by myself and I don't know anything. So I had to get a doula, and I'm about to cry, and I don't even know why I'm about to cry. But I was just like, so, I am still overwhelmed, because I'm just like, damn, this, like, really is a lot. And, you know, mothers are mothers. Like, from the moment they find out they're pregnant, like, your spidey mother senses just kicks in. And, like, I'm a mother, and I'm like, yo, I really gotta be a mother by myself. Like, that's how I feel. And I never pictured it being this way. Like, I never pictured me being doing this by myself. Like, I always saw, like, a long-term boyfriend or even a husband. Like, I never saw me being a single mother, and I made sure that I never got in this situation. But the last couple of months, I was extremely depressed. And I used to cry so much, and I couldn't understand why things were just so hard for me, and why I gave myself all of me, everything I have, to someone, and he just could not appreciate it. He just could not love me the way that I loved him, and I just felt stupid because I spent so much of my time with him, and I'm just like, you just wasted so much of your life with this idiot. And then like I met my boo now, and then like everything just turned upside down. Like everything just flipped. Like I was happy, I was smiling more, I was just like, I was crushing. Like I felt like a high schooler. Like I felt like a little girl with a crush. And then I'm like, boom, I'm pregnant. Like, you know? So I kind of already was like feeling resentment towards this baby. Like, oh my God, this baby is in the way. Like I can't be happy now. Like I'm just gonna be miserable. Like, I'm probably gonna have to be stuck with my child father just because. And I didn't want that. And I still don't want that. But like I told him, like I always tell him, if I have to do this by myself, then I will. Like I'm not gonna be with you just for the sake of my child. I want to be happy too. Like, you know, like I don't think it's selfish for me to want to be happy. I don't feel like I should just be in an unhappy situation because there's a child. Like I don't understand that. I'd rather just do it on my own than put myself in an unhappy situation. But then on the other hand, I'm like, okay, Shay, you can't think about yourself. You also got to think about the child. You can't put yourself first. You have a child now. You have to put your child first and your child needs and stuff first. But I'm like, baby, that's one I can't do. I can't do that one. That one I can't do. I'm just putting it in God's hands, and whatever happens, happens. I just know that it's because of his will. Like I can't, and I'm a person that like to control situations. I like to know exactly what's going to happen. I got to be 5 steps be like ahead of the situation. It's something that I cannot be ahead of because I don't know what the hell is going on. Like I don't know nothing. Like I'm just so grateful to have my amazing doula and have my friends, like, and have my man, because like I really need them. And I'm just trying, this is my last few weeks of pregnancy, and I'm just trying to relax and not argue with nobody, not fuss with nobody, because that's literally all I've been doing since July, bro. Like literally every other day, every other week, I'm arguing with someone. If it's not my mom, it's my ex. If it's not my ex, it's my child father. If it's not my child father, it's my dad. If it's not my dad, it's me. Like I'm like, when do I not argue? Like, and I mean like argue, like yell, like red face, and like my stomach is all tight, and I was having freaking contractions because I was so like, but these last couple of weeks, I just want peace. Just want calmness. I'm sorry I look a mess. It's like, I don't know, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm so uncomfortable. I just can't wait to go to sleep. I mean, even when the baby comes, I'm not gonna go to sleep. But I just can't wait to just be in my own body, you know? Just want to be in my own body. I'm excited and I'm ready to meet my baby. I'm ready to smell him and to give him kisses. I'm excited for all that stuff. Okay, guys, make sure you guys leave some comments, some positive comments. Uplift your girl, okay? She's stressed. Make sure you guys like and make sure you share. And if you want to send something to my P.O. box, I list that down in the description box. Also, my baby registry is still there. You can go ahead and buy something off of there, and I would greatly appreciate it. And when you do buy something, you get a nice thank you card in the mail. They're super cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next week for my unboxing video. Bye, guys.